Hey, so I am starting my meal prep. I did do some of it last night, so I spent about an hour last night. I plan on spending about an hour today putting all this together. Of course, keep in mind that you don't have to prep as much as what I'm doing to get you through the week. That's really optional. For me, some weeks I just do breakfast items and lunch items because I'm here to do my dinner. So I don't worry so much about those, but today I am going to do some items for the freezer. So what I want to show you is I have a list, and this is of course optional if you did want to do things that are like 21-day fix. So I actually have my meal plan out for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Thursday's on the back because I'm getting groceries on Friday. And I have everything planned out from my containers, my green containers, purple, yellows, reds, blues, orange. Green is your vegetables, purple is your fruits, reds are your proteins, yellows are your carbs, blue is like nuts, cheeses, and oranges, seed dressings, and then my teaspoons, I tend to eat in peanut butter. So what I've got right here, I've got laid out, I am going to freeze chili. And I have some lean ground beef right here. I'm about to add some vegetables for that, and I'll show you that. I've got a Mexican lasagna. I have I have frozen, this is what I did last night, a part of the 1 hour that I spent. I made turkey meatballs, and I'm going to add this in the marinara sauce and freeze it so that I can just add it to the crock pot the day that I'm just in a rush and something easy to do. I have breakfast bagels. And these can be frozen, taken out, microwaved, eat on the go. I also have mason jars that I do salads, I do parfaits. I've also got breakfast overnight oats. I like that. Some people don't like it. It's a texture thing, so that's always optional, of course. So the first thing I'm going to do here, I've already started browning my meat for the chili and the Mexican lasagna, and last night, part of my prep work, I chopped up my vegetables. So I'm going to go ahead and add to my meat here. Turn this up. Go ahead and get this browned, and then we can add everything. Stir that. And then for the Mexican lasagna, and I have all these recipes on our page in a food album, so check those out. I'll also be adding more recipes throughout the week. I had a very busy weekend, so I didn't get everything loaded that I wanted to. The one thing I have found that helps me the most is to really lay out everything that I'm going to be putting together into sections so that as I'm doing them, I can also clean up fairly quickly. You know, so I can throw the cans away. I can either put some things that I'm going to hand wash over by the sink, the rest will go in the dishwasher, or you can put it all by the sink, wash it all at the very end. That also helps. So the ground beef I'm using, some people do turkey meat for this, and that's perfectly fine. I'm actually doing an extra lean ground beef that's 93%. I think there's an extra lean ground beef that'll work as well. The leaner, the better. I do focus on healthy eating. I don't even want to call it a diet. It is a balanced diet, but it is about nutrition and really getting in your vegetables, getting in your protein, because if you fuel your body, especially when you're exercising things, you're going to lose weight, you're going to gain muscle, and that's really important. Okay, so while that's cooking down, I'm going to go over here and we're going to make breakfast sandwiches. So this is something I made last night. I know it probably doesn't look the most appealing. So you can do just eggs by themselves, but I actually did onion and bell pepper so I could get some more vegetables in. And I've got, so let me show you actually what they look like. I used a cutter for these. I don't know if I've got this over here. It's actually in the sink, I believe. It's like a biscuit cutter, actually. So I put it all in one pan, my eggs, and I baked it, and it's under the recipes. You'll find that. And I added onions and bell peppers, and after it cooled, I then cut out the circulars. So I'm going to add turkey meat and cheese to a thin bagel here. I'm going to set the phone down for just a second. Pretty much. So see, we have a really thin bagel. I'm going to add my egg. I'm going to add a slice of turkey. Okay. And then cheese. Of course, I see I put it upside down. So let's try this again. Do the cheese. And then I'm going to wrap that up on a paper towel. Sorry guys, I'm trying to prop this up. So I'm going to wrap it, and I've got some plastic wrap that I'm going to also cover each one of these in. Let's go back over here. Hey Zoe! Do you want to help me film? Do you feel it's okay standing, or do you want to sit? You want to sit? Can you pull a chair up right here? Okay, so Zoe's going to help me film because I'm using my tiny phone because the iPads didn't have enough storage. And she has been sick, so I'm going to have her have a seat here. Okay, right there. Just sit right there so I can work around you. Okay, so I just want you to kind of focus on what I'm doing, and as I'm talking you can always point it at me, okay? Alright, so while the chili is almost like ready, so I'm going to go ahead and add seasoning, and I've already mixed it up to help speed up the process here. And then tomato sauce. And then my beans, I've already drained them, so now I can just add them in. I already have a bag labeled so that once I mix all this, I'm just going to go ahead and add it in a freezer bag. Okay. And I'll probably let this cool off before I add it in a freezer bag. Thanks, Zoe, for helping. Okay. So I'm going to just let it sit here for a little bit and come back to that. Okay, let's go over here to this one, Zoe. So to mix my lasagna, I've got a few different things to add to it. So I have taco seasoning. And pretty much add all of this that I've mixed. This is the 21 Day Fix Southwestern seasoning. I'm going to add that. And I've got 2 cans of green chilies. Pretty much once this is done, all I have to do is start layering. Zoe, if you'll turn it right here. So to layer, we're going to do 6 corn tortillas. And then we're going to add the refried beans, just half the can, meat, and then do this again. And on the top, we're going to do 6 of these containers of cheese. Okay, so, and that'll be sprinkled on the top. I'll turn this down a second and let it cool off, and we'll go ahead and do finish off the breakfast muffins. Now that I have some extra hands. Okay, so breakfast sandwiches, 1. These right here are loaded in protein, between the eggs and the protein of the turkey. Can you see everything, Zoe? You don't have to film that, Zoe. I'm just stirring it up. Okay. So let's finish these off. Y'all may hear our crazy cat. Apparently our cat likes to go outside a lot. Well, it's not my cat. It's my mother-in-law's cat. She's here visiting. So, the cat sounds a little crazy. You want to sit down? Okay. Zoe's been sick, so she's lost her voice and she sometimes needs to sit down to get some rest right now.